背負い投げ、背負い落とし、打ち落とし、払い腰、跳ね腰、大外刈り、小外刈り、小外掛け、大外ぐるみ、内股すかし、きびす返し、巴投げ、俵返し、谷ばさみ、山嵐、浮き技、小内刈り、大内刈り、肩車、横車、釣り込み腰、袖釣り込み腰、払い釣り込み足、つばめ返し、抱き別れ。
I've felt an odd compulsion to make this video for a long time, but I hesitated because I thought I'd come off as an internet tough guy, and I hate internet tough guys because it's, I mean, you know, it's the internet. I mean, however, alright, I'll just come out and say it. I want to beat the shit out of Bill O'Reilly. I mean, I want to just punch him in his fat Irish mouth. I can't stand the guy. And I don't really even know why I hate him so much. But I think part of it would probably be... okay, now, I'm not one of these 911 truthers, you know, who thinks it was a conspiracy. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. And I've listened to both sides of the story. I don't think there was a conspiracy. So, however, there was a young man whose father had been killed in the World Trade Center disaster, and he had questions about it, and he had some doubts about the official story. And he goes on Bill O'Reilly, and Bill O'Reilly started yelling at him. So he goes back to the green room, and one of the people at Fox News went in and said, "You better get out of here. Bill O'Reilly's pissed." So, you know, the kid was kind of scrawny and stuff. So Bill O'Reilly was going to beat him up. And that's what Bill O'Reilly does. You know, he's one of these conservative pundits that they're so intellectually challenged, they think screaming is a valid means of winning a debate. And that's utter horseshit. I mean, you need content to your arguments. And I think he gets away with it just because, I mean, think about the people who watch his show. Normal people are at work at 11 o'clock Central Time. It's all old people. We're uneducated, and they don't think clearly. And they think, you know, Bill O'Reilly with his... And, you know, I'm not liberal. I mean, I'm a libertarian. I'm fiscally conservative, which he isn't. He's in typical neocon bullshit, which protects corporate interests, you know, at the cost of the public, you know. So, anyways, yeah, my point is, I want to kick the shit out of Bill O'Reilly, because he thinks he's a tough guy. But it's more than that. I'm just a better human being. Has Bill O'Reilly served in the military? I'm not even going to bother looking it up on Wikipedia, because he's probably like, you know, Cheney, Bush, all the others who, you know, they fucking wave their flag all day, but they won't give up 4 years of their life. Yeah, Bush was in the National Guard when he decided to show up for drill, you know. So yeah, I want to kick Bill O'Reilly's ass, and I'm pretty sure I can do it. I've been working out. And I'm younger. I hear he's a tall guy, but I'm 6'1". I smoke. That makes up for him being an old man. And you know what? I also found out he was a school teacher. We all know about the sex scandal where, you know, even if the girl was flirting around with him, he's a celebrity. He's a total idiot for leaving those messages on an answering machine. And, you know, if basically he got blackmailed, which he won't even talk about it, so we don't even get to hear his side of the story. If he was blackmailed, he was an idiot for falling for that. I mean, to a celebrity who's supposed to be this big conservative leaves nasty messages on like an AIDS answering machine. Oh, that was just stupid. How much did that cost you, Bill? How much did you get sued for? Chump. But then, he was also a school teacher, which to me, I think he was an elementary school teacher, which to me is always creepy. Men who want to be around other people's young children. You moral crusader, you. Anyways, yeah, he just... I don't like how he debates with guests. I don't like how he treats his guests. I think he's a pinhead Pinhead, that's what he always says. That's one of his little catchphrases. No spin zone. You know, and the thing is, if you read this, it goes on and on about Bill O'Reilly. So what I want to do is I want to have a fist fight with Bill O'Reilly, and I want to make him scream uncle, and then I want him to sign this book right underneath Al Franken's signature, which I have right here. I want him to sign right underneath Al Franken's. Well, actually, there's that little Dutton trademark. I want him to sign right here. Right here. And I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. I might have to scan this and superimpose it. But here's Bill O'Reilly without the makeup. Because, you know, all these... As you can tell, I'm not wearing makeup, so you can see the blemishes on my face. But, you know, people in television, they put on a bunch of makeup so you can't see their blemishes and all that shit. So, anyway. And no, I'm not actually a big fan of Al Franken. Air America was a massive failure, which, I mean, liberal people don't listen to, you know, radio, talk radio. It's not their format. They prefer music instead of having angry people yell at them about nonsense. Don't get me wrong. Good things came out of Ireland. For example, my favorite beer, Guinness, and I believe whiskey was invented by Irish monks. I could be wrong. I'm sure the peanut gallery below in the comment section will correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that's a legitimate Irish invention, much to my wife's chagrin, whatever. However, this turd, Bill O'Reilly, he's not one of Ireland's better products. So, anyways, here we go, Bill. You want to swing shaleighles? If not, maybe you could quit being a bully and quit trying to, you know, physically intimidate your guests, because that's just childish and inane, and you're much too old to not know better. Okay, thank you.